All right, so we are back in NoMansSky, and yeah, this is Henry Sparks, and welcome to another video. Yeah, so it's been a long time since I last played NoMansSky. So a lot has changed since then. But yeah, so today I just thought I should take you guys finally through my orbital base. So I've managed to actually complete my orbital base. I did that earlier on today. So I'm just gonna give you guys a walkthrough tour of my orbital base, and then in a follow-up video we can go through the nitty-gritty details and in terms of how you can actually build your own. But yeah, as you can see, I'm inside the space anomaly. So this is where you can get to essentially play and interact with other players that do actually play NoMansSky. So this is the realm of other players inside the anomaly. There are also some pretty cool stuff here. Like for instance, you can come all the way to this section. Oh wow, it seems like this section has also been slightly revamped since the last time that it's been a long time, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna be figuring out a bunch of new things along with you guys here. So yeah, so if I'm a little bit dazed, yeah, please just bear with me for a bit because I'm just gonna be going through this. But as you can see, this is where you can learn about new technologies. So I can interact with this. You see that I only have 3 savage data because I haven't played the game in a long time, so I still need to get more savage data. But you can essentially use savage data to get new blueprints for new building equipment and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna actually get the small paving. All right, I'm just gonna do that. And then what else do we have here? But yeah, you can see that there's several technologies and blueprints that you can actually get. So once you are able to get all these blueprints, then you'll be able to essentially go and just build them in your normal bases. But this is not what we are here for, guys. So let me see: canister rack, small crate, locker crate, oscilloscope, side panels. I think side panels will be cool, so I'll get side panels. I still have one more thing. I think I'll probably just get I don't think I want an oscilloscope. I think I would get a locker. All right, cool. So that's about it, guys. So anyways, this video is for me to show you guys my orbital base. So I'm in the space anomaly, so let's just head on over together to my orbital base, and then I can give you guys a walkthrough tour of that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, now is the time, guys. If you want to catch my next video where I'm essentially going to be able to show you a step-by-step guide where I'm gonna be building an orbital base from scratch. So if you want to catch that video, please go ahead, take your time right now, smash that subscribe button, and also leave a thumbs up on this video, and then you'll be able to get notifications once you subscribe, so you can be able to watch my other my follow-up video from this one. So it's been a long time to just give you guys a bit of a life update. So I've always been okay, so there's my starship. So I mean, I've always been a guy that likes to play RPG games, survival games like NoMansSky, Red Dead Redemption, Cyberpunk. So those are the kind of games that I played. But as of recently, I just got introduced to FPS, first person shooter games, and I've gotta say, guys, I've been having a blast. So I've played Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I've played Apex Legends, a whole lot of Apex Legends. So as you can see on my channel, guys, there's a lot of content on Apex Legends, and every single night I'm gonna be streaming at 11:30 in the evening, South African Standard Time, so SAST. So I'm gonna be streaming Apex Legends and trying to get better at that game, since my very first FPS game that I've played. I don't think I'll be playing a lot of Call of Duty for now, because my game is my PC is still a bit of an entry level. So I won't be able to really play at the best experience whenever I'm playing Call of Duty. But anyways, guys, so here's what I'm gonna do. Where we are right now, I need to use the I need to warp right and get to my orbital base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go all the way to the space station, and then from the space station we can just take the teleporter, and then we can teleport all the way to my base, and then I can give you guys a tour. So yeah guys, I hope you have fun, and yeah, please let me know if you guys already have like orbital braces. Drop some tips. How did you guys do it? Quickly, I've got a tip of my own, but I'm gonna drop those tips in my follow-up video, so be sure to subscribe and also leave a thumbs up on this video if you want to catch, you know, the step-by-step guide that I'm going to release after this video, or showing you guys how to build an orbital base tour. So it's going to cover like how to find the best planet for building you know, an orbital base, how to identify the best planets, you know, the different ways that you can set up your base to be, you know, levitating in air, as well as like the best way to build a much cooler looking orbital base, you know, like the several few components that you just need to be essentially, you know, put together, and then you have a pretty cool looking base. So yeah, I mean the base. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys in my follow-up video, so be sure to subscribe. But yeah, all right. Okay, this space station is pretty cool. I'm liking this grayscale that's happening here. Look at this. This is grayscale filter that's happening. I'm not sure what galaxy I'm in, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, so I think before we go far, I just want to see if I can buy something here. Anything that's, you know, anything that's pretty interesting to buy, you should buy it. So I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I think I'll buy a wiring loom for 3 million. Let me see what else. I'll get tritium. Copper is always one to buy. Like whenever I see copper, oh shit, no. Okay, let's try and see if we can. No way. Is it? Well, then what do I have here that I don't need? Well, I don't need. Oh yeah, I can release the fish. Ah shit, must be the water. T to discard. All right, there we go. Yeah, I need to get copper, because it's so important, guys, that you get copper. I don't want to be going up and down try to dig copper. All right, there we go. Magnetized ferrite is another one that I might need. Perfect. Lovely. All right, now let's go, guys. All right, so my orbital base, I named it. So these are all my bases. Yeah, these are all my bases. So let's see. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to, so whenever I get to like a new planet and I find something interesting, I like to name it based on, you know, what the planet looks like. So for instance, here, this is like a rock interceptor. This is where I found my starship, and it's a nice place, you know, with a nice base. Here's where I've got a planetary settlement. Here I've got storm crystals. So I name them like this, that whenever I want storm crystals, I can just teleport to a specific place, and then I know exactly where to go find that. So if I want graphitino balls, I go here. Yeah, I've got my Red Mountain Retreat. So if you've watched my previous videos, this is the Red Mountain Retreat. Like they're one of my nicest bases that I've built so far. And as you can see here, this is my not in colony, but you can already see with the thumbnail that this is my orbital base, right? So I'm just gonna also go to this. So this one is the one that takes me right. So I've got several bases in that solar system. I don't know why it used the same screenshot, but the one that I really want to go to is the low orbit halo. So I call it a halo because it started off as a halo, and I'll also show you guys, you know, why I call this a low orbit halo. But as you can see, I built this in a structure that is looking like you know, like an angel halo. But anyways, let's just warp to it. All right, guys. So yes, we are back again. NoMansSky. Apologies for the technical difficulties there, so I had a bit of a glitch, but anyways, we are back. So yes, this is my orbital base, and I call this the halo because of its structure. So if I come here and right underneath, you would see, actually you won't be able to see properly from underneath, so let's go up. So I'd like to call this the orbital, the orbital halo, low orbit halo, just because of how it's built. So as you can see right there, is initially I did not have all the pavement and all the flooring that you guys can see right there. So all that I had was just the base itself with the tunnels, or the corridors rather, and yeah, so it pretty much was just a halo, right, just floating about in the air. So as you can see, just wraps around here. So yeah, this is very cool. So this is my low orbit base. I'm just gonna walk you through, and then let's all get to the inside. Before we get to the inside, I'm just gonna walk you through the outside so that you can have a look and know exactly, you know, the amount of detail and effort that went into building this base. So we also have like sitting areas right on the outside. As you can see, we can actually run all the way. There you go, guys. So right over here I've got some nice plants. As you can, I mean, if you've been following on my channel, if you're not a first time viewer, yeah, I like to put a lot of plants whenever I mean, the signature item that I'd like to have in all my bases across is always plants, right? So I always need to have like a lot of like green and plants on my bases. So you're gonna see that a lot. So I've got this nice sitting area right on the outside. You know, this is just like when you guys come to visit. So I'm gonna drop the coordinates to my base, but whenever you come visit, feel free, come chill here, sit on this lounging chairs, and just, yeah, have some fun, right? Just chill. So yeah, this is my resting corner, so lounging area. It's all the way on the outside when you want to really, not necessarily catch some air because you're outside, so you pretty much suffocate. But yeah, anyways, you know what it is. And then right here I've got another landing pad so that I can be able to get some, some visitors. I've got several landing pads. I've got one right here. I think I have another one on the other side. It's been a while. Yeah, that's where my starship is. So right over here I've got some nice plants as well. As you can already see, this is my signature items. I really love plants. I don't know how the plants are surviving all the way up here in outer space with no oxygen, but anyways, it is what it is. They are alien plants, right? Alien species plants. And then here we've got, of course, my trade terminal, so I can be able to just buy and sell some items right from my base. So I think this is one of like the most useful features, like in any base that you build. Actually, let's show something interesting. So whenever I see chromatic metal, whenever I see copper or or uranium, I always like to buy those elements because they're very important for me, right? I mean, I use that a lot. So yeah, anyways, we are done here. So I'm gonna show you the other side. So from right here, I've got another landing pad over right here, and this is where my starship is, my Sentinel destroyer, right there. So this is actually a Sentinel interceptor. As you can see right there, that's a Sentinel interceptor, but I managed to tame it and made it my very own. So yes, guys, this is the outside of it. We're not done yet. We've got an entire underground area, because you must be wondering, how am I powering up my entire base without generators and stuff? So actually what I do have here is I'm powering it up with a whole bunch of like solar panels. I mean, you'll be foolish to waste the open area here where you've got the sun. Of course, if you're in outer space, you've got like literally no blockers, so you can always harvest the sun, like solar energy, all year round, like all day around until it's like dark. But yet under here I've got my miniature, so I can get my miniature right over there. It is kind of big, so it's not able to actually get all the way down here, but yeah, it's landed somewhere on top. Right here I've got my nomad exocraft. So I always like how this thing looks like. Look at all those lights. This is pretty cool, right? And then if you go all the way around here, this is where you would find another building. So I've got also a pretty cool switch here. So I can toggle that to then close. I can toggle that to open. So yes guys, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you how to essentially build this thing, right? Like in my next video, I'm gonna show you how you can implement switches within your bases, so you can be able to essentially toggle on and off, right? So I'm gonna show you how to do all of this. But anyways, let's get inside. So as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of solar panels. So they span all the way. So these are essentially what, the things that are powering my entire base. So I've got solar panels all the way around, and then here I've got batteries. So they store a lot of energy. So I've got a lot of batteries that are all interconnected. So each and every single battery that's here is connected to the other. So nice and tidy. I put the solar panels on the right and batteries on the left. This is essentially how I like it. But then of course I wanted to get enough energy stored when it's dark. So essentially what I went and did is I just put only batteries this side. So a whole bunch of just like batteries, right? So you can see I've got like about, so if I can interact with this, you can see here that I've got grid power storage, about 1.4 million, 1.4 million units. And you can see that here the discharge rate, of course, it's using around 272,000. I believe that's like per second or per minute. But anyways, it would take like up to like 1 hour 30 minutes before all the batteries are drained, which is roughly about 8 hours game time, and that's enough time for the sun to come out again, and then they will start charging. But it's enough, it's enough energy, right? It's enough energy to last me through the entire darkness. Anyways, I've got a switch on the outside where it makes sense to then be able to close. There you go. And then we close up the space. So if we come all the way out here, it's already dark at the moment. So yeah, that's why there's no sun and my solar panels are not generating any energy. But let me go show you the rest of the base. So right here, you can just follow through the staircase. And then, once we're here, we've got a door on the right. So you can just enter here and it will take you to the first room. So over here, we've also got some nice couches here that you can just chill and relax. Another one here on the left. So yeah, we've got some nice deco. So usually you would find essentially these when you are in space stations. So these nice screens. So yeah, we've got those nice screens, so everything is nice. I'm a tech savvy guy, so I like to have all of this. We've got a nice staircase here or a ladder, so I can actually go all the way up the ladder. And then voila, we are now in my my greenhouse, right? So we've got some water flowing. I can actually have plants all the way, like within here, but at the moment I'm not doing that. So let's drop down. And then continue with the rest of the tour. So if we exit out here, there's another landing pad right in the middle of the halo, so that you can come and dock your starship right in the middle. And then if you enter here, there's the sleeping area. So as you can see right over there, these are both single beds. So yeah, you have a bed right here, nicely decorated. It feels like it's a hotel. Look at how nice this is. I've got some storage panels right here on the walls. I just went with a dark theme, black around, black and gold, and more plants. Here's actually a table that I have here, another bed with some nice rugs, plants again. Got another nice shelving. If you didn't notice the detail, there's a curtain right over here, a nice nice massive drapes. I think I also have them on the other side. So here's more curtains. So that's the sleeping area. If you exit that, you come to the right side. I think this is still empty, I believe. yes, so here it's still empty. I'm gonna make this maybe into like a gym or something like that, right? So I'm gonna make it like a gymming area, or recreational area that side. And then here, this is, yeah, different. So this is just a tech area, like kind of like an office, or a control room. As you can see, this kind of like a control room, with a lot of screens, a lot of like gadgets. So this is where I come if I want to just sit down and, yeah, operate my base. So as you can see, more technology, a lot of screens. So this is more like an, yeah, and then I also have the base computer right over here, right? And then I've got nice shelving, more plants, the screen over here. I've got a saving beacon. Awesome. And then we still have our good old ladder. So once we get onto the ladder, it takes us all the way through the tunnels. So as you can see here, oh shit, my bad. Yeah, so the ladder will take us here up here, where we can actually get to see the outside through these massive windows. You can actually run through and walk through all the tunnels, you know, that make up part of the halo. Hello Mineta, what are you doing all the way up here? But anyways, so yeah, continuing on guys, so we've got the halo. So right now we're just moving around the tunnels of the halo. We can dive down, all the way down, and then now we're here back again to the, yeah, sleeping area. So yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. So I've got, yeah, pretty cool stuff. So sleeping area, lounging area, control area, and then I've got this empty place, which is I'm gonna make it a gym. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think I should convert this area into? At the moment there's no furniture inside, so I'm still thinking of ideas like what can we do. Maybe I can make it into a greenhouse with only plants. You know, I think that would make more sense since we are in outer space. So we want a controlled area where we can grow plants and then be able to make some food. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool there. So yeah, that's my halo guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of the halo? So again, this is a bird's eye view of the halo from, you know, from up in the air. So you can see that it's a halo all over. Just ignore the floorings, and then yeah, you should be able to see that. So yeah, I mean, this is my low orbit base. In the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to build this step by step, you know, from scratch, right? Like how to put all this in air, your safe computer, your base computer, etc. So yeah, if you want to catch my next video, if you want to get my next tips, and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead, subscribe to my channel, so that next time when I post another video of the step-by-step build guide to building an orbital base, you'll be able to, yeah, get that video in time and be able to follow along. So yes guys, until then, I hope you guys stay safe and yeah, have fun.